Hey there, Magic players. Jeremiah here. Welcome back to the High Powered Hobby YouTube channel. Or welcome to the High Powered Hobby YouTube channel if this is your first time here. If you like this video, well, there's a button for that. And while you're at it, please consider hitting that subscribe button and leaving a comment down below. Okay, before we get into the game today, I have some explaining to do. Today we are playing Clayton's Momir Cube. Right now you might be thinking, what on earth is a Momir Cube? Well, there's this crazy format that's only played and available on MTGO, Magic the Gathering Online. Now some of you are probably asking, what is Magic the Gathering Online? It used to be the only way to play Magic online, before Arena. It is mostly used now for hosting tournaments that include really old Magic cards, like Vintage and Legacy. But it's also the only place you can play a super strange format called Momir Basics. Momir Basics is what Clayton built this cube around. This is a very unpredictable format centered around this thing. Now, I say this thing because this is not actually a Magic card. They only exist on MTGO along with some other Magic Vanguard avatars. Vanguard is its own alternate way to play Magic the Gathering. If you want to learn more about it, I'll leave a link in the video's description so you can learn more. But back to Momir Basics. The way it works is both players start the game with Momir in play, almost like a Planeswalker emblem that can't be destroyed or interacted with. And it gives each player a special ability. Pay X, discard a card. Create a token that's a copy of a creature with mana value X, chosen at random. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn. So basically, once each turn you can pay X amount of mana, discard a card, and put a random creature from any time in Magic's history with the mana value of the X cost you paid, and put a token of it on the battlefield. Any random creature throughout Magic's history. It's an understatement to say this format is crazy and unpredictable. The other thing that makes this format special is your deck. Each player has a 60 card deck of entirely basic lands. That's right, no ramp, no removal, no card draw, just basic lands. Clayton wanted to embody the spirit of this format, but he wanted to play with actual cards at a table with his friends. So he built this cube. But we play it a little differently. In the original format, the random creature you get is a token. So whenever they go anywhere that's not the battlefield, they cease to exist. But since we're playing with physical cards, we allow them to go to those zones, whether it's to hand, graveyard, or exile. We also decided that it would be more fun if the cards triggered cast triggers. So we changed Momir's wording to something like this. Once each turn, at sorcery speed, pay X, and discard a card. Cast a random creature mana value X from outside the game. And we honestly forgot about the +4 to your starting life total thing. That could be fun to implement in the future, but we didn't play with that in these games. Whew, but that's enough of me explaining. Let's get into the games. Clayton, what do we have here? What are we playing?
We're playing the Momir Big Cube. Basically, we have 60 card deck, all made of basic lands. And we each turn, once per turn, we can tap our mana and discard a card from our hand and play a creature spell of that mana cost from the piles.
And we've got a whole bunch of piles. We got ranging from 0 all the way up to 15, all in a line. Yeah, 1v1 Magic, so we're gonna play best 2 out of 3 and see what kind of random stuff we can pull.
I'll play a land and I'll cast a 1 mana spell. Got Norn the Swift Survivalist, and I'll pass it.
The 2-1 for 1, though, that's not bad. Draw a card, a mountain. I'm going to discard a swamp and let's go for 1. Let's see what we get. Cog Mentor, 1/1 flying. I can pay for reassemble target contraption you control. We're not going to be using that, but it's a 1/1 flyer. That's not bad. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll play land and I'll cast a 2 mana spell. Selesnya Guildmage. And I will pass it after that.
Let's go to the forest. And we will tap for 2 and discard mounted for a 2 cost and see what we get. Prince Imrahil the Fair. 2/2, whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. I don't know if we'll be able to do that, but it's a cool card. And we'll swing for 1 in the air. I ain't no coward.
And no blast it.
That's it.
Alright, I'll cast a 3 mana cost spell.
Oh boy.
Ruminap Excavator. Play lands from my graveyard.
That is so good.
That's pretty
Oh
basic.
my gosh. That's what's up. Okay.
I'll pass. Actually, I'll swing at you for 2.
I'll take it this time. I'll take it this time. Draw a card. Come on, let's see if we can draw a second card for the turn here. Let's go for 3. Something that draws me a card. Graveblade Marauder. 1/4 with Death Touch. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player loses life equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. I will pass the turn.
Draw a card. I will play land from my graveyard.
That's so good.
Play a 4 mana cost. Arcellos. When it's untapped, all other permanents enter the battlefield untapped, and when it's tapped, all other permanents enter the battlefield tapped.
It's not going to be good when you start attacking.
Yeah, I'll pass turn.
He doesn't attack. I want more Death Touch. Draw a card. Okay, let's see here. An island. And we're going for a 4 here. What do we want to discard? We'll discard this one. Going for a 4. Alright. Master Thief. 2/2. On its battlefield, gain control of target artifact for as long as you control a Master Thief. I will gain control of this artifact. Okay. I think I need to pass the turn. I'm just going to go until we hit a bomb, I guess.
I'll play land from my graveyard. I'm going to discard and cast a 5 mana spell. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Ixodron. Turn all other non-token creatures face down, and they're 2/2 creatures.
That's yours
Double
too,
size.
but...
And Ixodron's powers are equal to the number of face down creatures on the battlefield. So I am going to swing all out with my 2/2s.
Block.
Okay.
Which means your Ixodron will die too. Board wipe.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm tapping. What color am I missing? A black. And then we'll go for a 5-drop. I'm glad that Ruminap Excavator's gone, but I still have more cards than me.
Oof,
5/5, flying for strike, lifelink, protection from demons and from dragons. Bane Slayer Angel. That's a pretty good one. And I will pass.
Alright, I'm going to cast a 6-drop. Timberland Ancient. That's a reach with trample. 6/5.
6/5. Dies to my Bane Slayer Angel. And it's got 4 cycling, but that doesn't matter. Tap. Draw. Let's put out another Plains, and we will also go for a 6. Got 1 card left in hand here. Let's see here. 6/6 with trample. Glean Crawler. At the beginning of your end step, return to your hand all creature cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. 6/5. It has trample anyway, so we'll just swing at you for the 5 in the air.
Sure, I'll take 5.
It has lifelink, so I will gain 5, going up to 23.
Alright, I'm going to cast a 7 mana cost.
Oh, man.
Chancellor of the Forge. So when it enters the battlefield, put X 1/1 goblin creature tokens on the battlefield, where X is the number of creatures I control, which is 2. I'll swing with everything as I can.
Block a goblin and take 7. 16. Draw a card. And we're going for a 7. Let's see what we got. Opa! Oh man, Memnarch. 4/5. Pay 3, something becomes an artifact, and pay 4, gain control of target artifact. That didn't tough that guy. And then go into the red zone. A 5/5 flyer and a 6/6 on the ground.
Sure, I'll block the 6 for trample 1 and take 6.
Gain 5 from lifelink. I'm back up to 21. Oh, cards.
Alright, I'm going to play 8-drop.
Oh, here we go. Time for the bombs.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Zetalpa with the flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible.
I don't know if you know this, but this has protection from dragons.
Oh,
so.
Alright, I will pass turn.
Untap. Luckily, I don't have enough blue to do both of those in one turn.
See, top deck of blue.
Draw a card. I did not. So let's just roll dice and see what we get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 7er. An 8. I wanted to make a deck around this so bad. Hamlet back Goliath. 6/6. Whenever another creature comes into play, I may put X +1/+1 counters on Hamlet back Goliath, where X is that creature's power. And then we will swing with just I think it doesn't have lifelink. Okay, so just the 5. You could have blocked.
Oh, it could block.
that.
I'm gonna block. I forgot. So he'll die.
Yeah,
first strike, so that'll stay alive. And then I'll pass the turn.
I'm playing another 8 spell. A Chroma, Angel of Fury.
Man.
Protection from blue and white with flying. So I'm going to go combat and swing for 4/8 double strike in the air.
But I can't block that, so I'm going to take 8. So I'm going down to 18.
Oh, that's
Alright. Come on. Island. Oh! Nope. Okay. These things have fire breathing. It has protection from blue, but this technically isn't a blue creature. We'll tap 3, and we will make the Acroma an artifact.
okay.
And then we'll tap for 4 and go for 4. Let's see what we got here. Alana, 3/4 with reach. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I may pay 2. When I do, that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Okay. That will trigger my Hamletback Goliath and put X counters on it where it's equal to its power, so that's 3. So now it's 9/9. I guess I will just swing with the Hamletback Goliath. So 9/9.
No trample?
No trample.
I'll block it with the indestructible.
Right.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd at least block with the goblin if you have indestructible.
I'm going to cast another 8 mana. Astral Dragon.
Oh.
When it enters the battlefield, create 2 tokens that are copies of target non-creature permanents.
Ooh.
Non-creature. Oh, that's just lands.
It's still cool.
3/3. In addition to other types of flying.
So you just
3/3 dragons. So I made 2 3/3 land dragons. Alright, I'm going to go to combat. I'll swing with the Chroma.
This thing's got reach. I don't think I'm going to use its ability, am I? So I'll block with the Alana.
Yep, I'll pass jump that.
Untap. Draw a card. And I don't want to forget to do that, so let's do that. We'll pay the 4 to gain control of target artifact. Still tapped. I will try and get something else. And let's just swing all of them? Swing with all.
So I'm block there. I'm going to block there. Block there.
They're dragons. That's a gift.
Yeah.
Okay. So my Memnarch will die, and that's a 4/4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Memnarch dies. This will die. We'll kill the land. The goblin will die. You'll take 5, and I'll gain 5. So 23.
Net 3.
And I will pass the turn. Good job killing that thing.
Thanks. I'm going to tap for 9.
Yeah, so what's in a 10? Let's see what we got.
Oh, triple 1. 9/9 with Defender.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have reach. But it can lose Defender until end of turn. It's mainly good for its transmute.
Oh, that's right. Can lose. Yeah. Well, I'm going to attack you in the air for 8 double strike.
Okay. I will take it. Come down to 15. The only reason why I'm alive is this card.
I'll pass turn.
Alright, let's see what we got. And then we're not even gonna, we're just gonna tap for the 8. Let's see what we can get from an 8. Here we go. What do we got? Sphinx Sovereign. 6/6 flyer. At the end of your turn, you gain 3 life if Sphinx Sovereign is untapped. Otherwise, each opponent loses 3 life. It's a 6/6, so this will get 6 counters. So now it's a 15/15. And you just can't block that.
I can't block your Chroma either. Got protection from white and blue.
That's messed up. So that's 11.
Cool, good game. Alright, I'm gonna play a land.
What?
And...
This time I'm on the play. You went first last game.
Oh, I know. Violence.
Oh no, sorry, losers. Yeah, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5. Forget what I said.
Okay,
Okay,
one
no,
mana.
1v1 man.
1 mana card. Recycle bird. When it dies, I put a flying counter on target creature I control. And it's 1/1. I'll pass.
Alright. Let's do a forest and discard a swamp for a 1. Let's see what we have. 1, 2. Whenever I cycle or discard a card, I may pay 1. If I do, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. Don't imagine that'll happen. But it's a 1/2, so that's fine. But
You discard every turn.
you consider
This is discarding a card.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, if you say so.
I'm going to cast a 2 mana creature. Trailblazing Historian. Another target creature gains haste until end of turn. I'm going to swing both of them.
Block that and just bounce.
Yep.
So I take 1. Draw a card. Alright, you said that this counts as discarding, so I'm going to take your word for it. And discard a planes. When I discard, I'll put a -1/-1 counter on that guy. And go for a 2. Jeering Homunculus. 0/4. When it enters the battlefield, I may goad target creature. That's irrelevant. We'll go this thing.
Okay.
Even though it has a tap ability and has 0 power.
We cast a 3-mana spell. Dimir Doppelganger.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'll pass turn. This is pay 3 removed. Target creature card in a graveyard from the game. Dimir Doppelganger becomes a copy of that card and gains this ability.
It's a clone. Wait, you didn't attack me then.
Oh,
It's goaded, man.
I'll give it
That's right. Mountain. And we will discard our planes and give. We'll give this one has some counter. I'll go for 3.
we have to pay 1.
Oh, I have to pay 1. So
Yeah.
then I wouldn't have been able to do it last time. Nope, I didn't have 1. So this time, so I'll pay the 1 and I'll go for 2.
Goes turn.
Blood Artist 0/1.
Still one.
Whenever it or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Swing with a 1/2.
I'll block it.
Yeah, that's it. Combat tricks here.
I'll cast a 4-mana spell. Gixian Puppeteer. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. When it dies, return another target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I will pass. Actually, sorry, I'll swing for 1 in the air.
Take 1.
Pass.
Draw a card. Planes. And tap for 3. Discard Mountain. And that's really good. Let's put -1 counter on that guy. And go for 3. So I believe that. And we got a Jaya
nice.
Ballard Task Mage. 2/2. Pay a red, tap, discard a card, destroy target blue permanent. Pay 2, discard a card, deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Creature dealt damage this way, can't be regenerated. Pay 7, discard a card, deals 6 damage to each creature and each player. Well, I think I just have to pass.
I'll play Force, and I'll cast a 5-mana spell. Mind Flayer. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature for as long as you control Mind Flayer. Let's grab this guy. I'm gonna give Mind Flayer haste. Okay, I'm gonna attack with a 3/3, 3/2, and a 1/1 in the air.
I will block 3/3. Does this do anything when it deals damage to me? No,
No.
just when it dies. And I will take the 4.
Cool.
14.
I'll pass turn.
Okay. Draw. I haven't put this one yet, so let's do that. I am going to pay 2. Discard a card. We'll tap this, discard a card, and deal 3 damage to target creature or player. And I will deal 3 damage to the Mind Flayer.
Sure.
So I get this guy back. And then I will tap 2 and discard a swamp, paying 1 to put a -1/-1 counter on this guy. Oh, sorry. When I killed the Mind Flayer, Blood Artist trigger. You lose 1, I gain 1. And then I will cast a 2-drop. That's what I tap for. A Lion Sash. Lion Sash has pay a white, exile target creature from a graveyard if it was a permanent card with a +1/+1 counter on Lion Sash. A creature gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on Lion Sash. Then all of my creatures do so that's turn.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna cast a 6-mana spell.
Do what I dare you.
Geth, Lord of the Vault. Steals creatures from graveyards, opponent's graveyards. I'm gonna give him haste. And I'm gonna attack you with a 5/5 and a 1/1 in the air.
I will take 6. I'll go to 9. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Draw a card. Tap 2. Tap this. Discard Forest to deal. Well, I'm going to also pay 1 to put a -1/-1 counter on something. So let's put it on the Geth. And deal the Geth 3 damage. And then I'm going to pay 1 to discard this to cast a 1-drop. I'm going to pay the 1 to give this another -2 to kill it. When it dies, Blood Artist trigger, you'll lose 1, I'll gain 1. And the 1-drop I got is a Figure of Destiny.
Cool.
1/1. Figure of Destiny becomes a 2/2 King Spirit. Pay 3, it becomes a 4/4. Pay 6, becomes an 8/8 with flying and for strike. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, nothing. All this discarding cards.
6. Cast a 6. Steel Hawkeye.
Very good. Destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost X. That's not good.
I'm gonna get haste,
Lots of 2s.
and I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
attack in the air for 5 and 1.
Alright, for 6, I don't have any reach, so I'm at 4.
Cool, and I'll pass turn.
Okay. See what we get for 5, because I don't see any other way. So we'll go for 5. It's a cool card. Rune the Hidden Realm, 4/4 Vigilance Trample. Exile another target creature, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. And I am dead to you in the air anyway. I have a bunch of creatures that have 0 power, but so we're going to attack you with all of those on the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna block the 2/2.
With 2/1.
I'll block the 1/2, 0/2. And that's all I can do. So I'll take 2.
And
These will trade.
Yeah, these will trade. So that means you'll lose 2 and I'll gain 2. 2, that's 6, which is still dead. Go ahead. I am so silly. I could have gone for a 4-drop and made this at least 1 less power.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm gonna swing for 6.
Yeah, that's it. That's game right there.
Cool. Game
All right,
3.
1 and 1. So I'm going first. I don't draw a card. Playing the forest, tapping it for a 1-drop. Oh, sorry, I have this card from it. Hiya! A Siren Storm Teamer. 1/1 with flying. I can pay 1 and sacrifice it to counter target spell or ability that targets you or a creature you control. So that's not gonna be that.
Play forest.
Counter ability.
I'll discard a mountain and cast a 1-mana spell. Teething Wormlet. This death touch as long as you control 3 or more artifacts, and whenever artifact enters the battlefield under control, gain 1 life. And if it's first time the ability is resolved, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And I'll pass turn.
Draw a card. And we'll put out an island. That's pretty good. But don't need it this turn, so we'll discard and cast it to Kina Soul Steeper. 1/3. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Pay 1, sacrifice another creature. Kina Soul Steep gets +X/+0 until end turn, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. And swing for 1 in the air.
Alright, I'll take it.
Pass the turn.
Cast a 2-mana spell. Dockside Extortionist, hitting for nothing. I'll pass turn.
Card's banned. Oh, shit. Draw a card. Let's go with the Plains. And going for a 3. Discard the swamp. General Furrows Rockrick. 3/1, hexproof from monocolored. Whenever I cast a multicolored spell, create a 4/4 red and white golem artifact creature token. Very good. So we're just going to go for the 1 in the air.
Take 1.
That's it.
Play a 3-mana spell. Risona Asari Commander. So it has haste. When it deals combat damage to player, it does not have an indestructible counter, and put an indestructible counter on it. And when it deals when combat damage dealt to me, it removes the indestructible counter.
That's very interesting.
So I'm gonna swing for 3.
That's very good. I am going to take 3. That's what I'm going to do.
You will get an indestructible counter. And I'll pass turn.
Draw a card. Do a swamp. I'm going to just go for a 4 this turn. Let's see what my chances are. Oh! Nope. Core Cartographer. 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a plains card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle my library. That's not bad. Plains. That's ramp, baby. And then, wait, put it on the battlefield. It does take time. No multicolored spell, but that's what it is. You're going to swing for 1 in the air.
I'll take 1.
And you lose the shuffle counter. That's right. Take that. And then I will pass the turn.
I will also cast a 4-mana spell. And Omnibian.
It's a frog.
Tap and target creature becomes a 3/3 frog until end turn. Swing for 3.
I'll double block.
Alright. I will kill.
The demon.
And I'll pass turn.
Draw a card. Surely I'll get a multicolored spell off of 6. Let's see. Discard planes. Going for a 6. What do we got? And it's colorless. Burn Coil Engine. 6/6 with Death Touch and Lifelink. When it dies, it splits in half. And then you've got 3/3, 1/2, and a 1/1. So just chipping away. 1/1 on the ground. You can make it a 3. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a 5-mana spell. Harness the Subtle Brush. Whenever you or permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless the player pays 4 life. Whenever you copy a spell, up to 1 target opponent may also copy that spell. and then choose new targets for that copy. It's enough.
Yeah, it's cool. You're getting all the multicolored spells. What is this?
I will pass turn.
I see. You want to make my worm coil engine into a 3/3.
Yeah.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like 7's not a popular color for multicolored spells, so I'm going to keep this blue open.
Wrong.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for 6. Hey, multicolored spell, 5/5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gains haste and myriad until end of turn.
That's a good one.
So it is a multicolored spell, so I will get a 4/4.
Oh, I guess Myriad's not good. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I suppose that's true. That is a cast trigger, so I will go to combat and I'll give the golem haste.
Okay.
And we will swing with the worm coil engine. No, let's swing with all those.
All right. So I'm going to block there. I'm going to block here. I'm going to turn Worm Coil Engine into a 3/3.
Okay, blue. Sacrifice this to counter ability that targets me or a creature I control.
That's a good one. So this is going to die. This will die, and you'll gain 6 life.
I'm surprised you didn't block and then use the top ability.
Didn't think about it.
And I will gain 6.
I'll lose 2.
So you could have at least killed my core cartographer.
Yeah, I should have.
And that'll get custom. Good job, Siren.
So I'll play that, and then I'm going to cast a 6 mana spell. Dissolve the complete. It's mega legendary, and which doesn't mean anything. It has Vigilance, Trample, and it has all activated abilities of other permanents on the battlefield.
Well, I don't have any of those right now.
Just Oblivion, and it taps for mana.
Okay. Tap. Draw a card. Let's do it. We're going to take its turn off and try and go for an 8 next turn. And you've got a 7/7 now. I will pass the turn and see if this was a huge mistake.
I'm going to tap that for mana and cast a 7 mana spell. It's all permanents. Storvald, Frost Giant Jarl. It's got Ward 3. Other creatures you control have Ward 3. And when Storvald enters the battlefield or attacks, choose one of both. Target creature has base power toughness 7/7 until end of turn, or target creature has base power toughness 1/1 until end of turn. So I will make Dockside Extortionist a 7/7 until end of turn.
It's pretty good.
And I will swing at you.
I will block with a core cartographer.
Cool. And then I'll pass her.
Right. Draw a card, and we're going to do what I said. We're going to go for an 8. Come on, baby. What do we got? Monocolored spell. Void Beckoner. 8/8 with Death Touch. Whenever you cycle it. But an 8/8 with Death Touch. That's nothing to sneeze at. You have a 7/7 now. But I do have a Death Touch creature. So we're going to swing with that. Sorry, at the beginning of combat, I'm going to give this thing the haste in period. So we're going to swing with that. Swing with the golem. And I like the haste, so we're going to not swing with him because I'm sure you'd kill him. So yeah, these 3 come in a check.
Alright, I'm going to turn that into a 3/3, and then I'll block the 4/4.
And then you'll take 9.
I'll take 3. Yeah, 9. I'll take 9.
And this will die. And go ahead.
So I'm going to cast a 6 mana spell. Colossal Dreadmaw.
So when this attacks, you can still make something into a 7/7, so that's pretty cool.
Or 1/1. I think I'm just going to attack with the 7/7 Vigilance Trample.
I'll take the 7.
And then I'll pass turn.
Draw a card. Going for another 8. Just tapping it. Yeah! Oh man, that's probably not good. Kenric Leviathan, 5/5. When it comes into play, return all other non-land permanents to their owner's hands. So scoop them up. Can't even give him haste.
I can't even cast some of these.
Yeah, I was looking at it too. Like, I don't know. Okay, well, go ahead.
Alright, so I will play that, which lets me play this guy. No.
Mega Legendary.
I'll pass turn, yeah.
Talk. I feel like I need this Worm Coil Engine out. So we'll tap for 6 to the Worm Coil Engine. That's a dumb tap, because then I can double spell, because I can do the General as well. So I will pass the turn.
It's 3 away from my turn.
Casting spells in your hand is so weird.
Cast a Dockside Extortionist. and get one treasure
One
token.
treasure, yeah.
Sack that treasure. Cast Storvald, Frost Giant. And I will swing at you with the 7/7 trample.
Did you want to make something a 7/7 or a 1/1?
Oh, I'll make that a 1/1.
It's not indestructible or anything, right?
No.
I'll put the 1/1 in front of the 7/7.
Okay, they'll trample over for 6.
Ah, rude. But the Wormcoil Lantern will split.
Yep. I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw the card. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll cast the Duke on cast. I'll make a golem. And then I will tap the 3, discarding the swamp, and go for a 3 loss. And we got a patched plaything, 4/3 double strike. When it enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it, if you cast it from your hand. So it's just a 4/3 with double strike. Oh, that's cool. Then I will go to combat, and I'll give the 4/3 with double strike.
Sure.
And we'll swing with that, and so we'll just send out severals. We'll do the 4/3 double strike, 3/3 life, then to 5/5.
Sure. I'll block there. Block the 5, I'll take the 3.
I guess I could have just won that.
You should have.
I'm thinking too much about synergy to have to look at your life total forever.
7, 8, 9.
Oh man.
I'm gonna cast a 9 mana spell.
You can discard a Colossal Dreadnought.
Yeah, you can discard any card in hand, not just lands.
What?
Sorry. Hand of Emrakul, 7/7. Go ahead. I'll pass the turn to them.
Untap. Discard anything. I thought I had to do a land. That's why I was like, oh, if I play the land, then I can't do the thing. So we'll just swing. I would like to.
You can.
That's so funny.
Haha, this was so much fun. Props to Clayton for putting in the time to build this cube. After we were done filming, we went through a bunch of my bulk rares to add to this awesome cube. If you're looking for a fun, stress-free way to play Magic in between Commander games, this is so much fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we did. It was a blast to sit down and play some super random casual Magic with a friend. If you like this content, hit the like button below and consider subscribing to the channel. And please let us know how we could have played better in the comments below. And please show Clayton some love for this awesome build. See you next time, Magic players.